So today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this voice amplifier from WinBridge. Now this is one of those speaker devices specifically made for a number of uses where you need to project your voice across an audience of great distances. So stay tuned and we'll check out how this device works and if I'd recommend you buying this thing. Okay, so today if we're going to be talking about a voice amplifier speaker, if you're someone who teaches large classes, leads exercises or training classes, or someone who just hosts large events, tours, or any kind of large activity that requires broadcasting your voice across a large audience, then this device is supposed to be perfect for you. Now I've tried several of these and they have all been pretty good. Some I've tried had features that others don't have, and then some were just entry-level speakers. Let's see where this one fits and unbox this to see how it fares. Okay, so first the box, pretty general box. It's got a picture of the amplifier itself, which, you know, right off the bat looks pretty cool. So it does output at 20 watts. It is rechargeable, which is always a nice feature to have. It supports USB fast charging. This device does record, so that's always helpful, especially when you're doing a presentation and you want to go back and review what your presentation was about to see if there are any opportunities for improving it going forward. I always find that helpful, at least. There is an auxiliary port, so you can plug other devices into it. It does support USB devices, so you can, I assume that there's a USB port on this device, so you can plug USB devices into it, which is always nice as well. Especially if you want to plug a hard drive in it to increase the storage capacity if you're recording long meetings or just a number of different meetings, that's always helpful. Okay, so on the back, of course, it's got pictures of all its use cases, all the information you need. So what's cool about this, like most other amplifiers, is you can either wear it around your neck, you can wear it around your waist, or across shoulder. So different ways of carrying this device, so not too bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox this. Okay, so like most other devices and gadgets, it comes with an instruction manual and a usage manual. Let's see. Okay, and then there's the speaker itself. And this is a pretty hefty speaker, and it's a nice size too. It looks like a turntable kind of, which is pretty cool. Let's see what accessories it comes with. So this is the auxiliary cable, the 3.5 millimeter cables. Comes with a power brick. Looks like it's USB-C, which is always going to be nice, which means it does do fast charging because it is a USB-C to USB-C plug. So definitely always nice to be able to be USB-C. It comes with the strap, which allows you to either wear it around your waist, cross-shouldered, or just around your neck. So it's a nylon, it's a soft nylon strap, so that's always nice. And then of course the wired headset. Now, I do wish that it was a wireless headset, but I mean, for the price, I definitely think, you know, wired headset is not bad. Plus, you don't have to worry about losing signal, which is the benefit of having a wired. Plus, since you're going to be carrying the speaker around on you, then, you know, wired just makes sense as well. Okay, so that's the device. So the speaker itself looks like it's got a very large speaker. It's got two pegs on the side for where you can attach the strap. Looks like it's got an LED screen or some kind of screen. We'll find out when we turn it on. It's got a rubber bottom. I guess this is to keep it from slipping, in which it does stick pretty well to the desk. It's got your typical mode button. It's got your mute button, which is pretty cool, which also serves as the play and pause button. It's got your fast forward and rewind buttons. I guess that's when you're connecting a music device wirelessly or through the auxiliary ports. You can go forward and backwards. Okay, and then it's got a dedicated button for recording, so that's always nice, that you can just press R for record and it'll just record whatever is coming through the speaker. On the side you've got your mic, so you can attach an external microphone. That's also where you would probably attach this headset. You've got your DC in port, which is USB-C, so that's always nice. And then, as guessed, there is a USB port on it. So it looks like a USB 2 or 3 port, so that's always nice to have. Okay, so let's turn this on. So there is an LED on the front that just tells you the volume, I guess the different settings that you have. So that's nice, and it is a pretty smooth rotating knob, so that's pretty nice, and it's got a click so that you know if it's on or off, aside from, you know, it just saying that on the LED screen as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug this in and test this thing out to see what it sounds like. Okay, stick this into the microphone. Okay, we'll make sure we turn this on. So typically what I want to do is test this speaker out real time. Just turn the volume up and down a little bit just to see how it works, because that's the ultimate test, right? Because this is a speaker, you want to make sure that it will project your voice and that it does a good job when it comes to, you know, clarity of speech. So let's go ahead and turn the volume up and test this out. So now that we've got it turned on, it may echo in the recording just because I am using a speaker at the same time. So like I mentioned, this amplifier is a 20-watt voice amplifier that comes with a wired microphone that you can wear on your head. So from an audio perspective, sorry if there's a little bit of echo, but I am talking through this speaker. So this amplifier is a 20-watt voice amplifier, and it does come with a wired microphone that you can wear on your head. Now this speaker does have a range of up to 8,000 square feet according to the packaging. And I can actually believe it, because even less than halfway up, it's pretty loud. That means that this coverage is probably more than you'll ever need. What I also like about this speaker is that it does have a 2500 milliamp hour rechargeable lithium battery, which should last up to 11 to 17 hours on a single charge. Now of course that range can vary depending on how much you use the device and for what purpose. So for example, if I'm connecting a USB device or connecting wirelessly, I'm assuming that it's going to use that battery a lot faster. And if I'm talking straight for 11 hours, that's probably also going to drain the battery, versus if I was to talk for 2 hours, take a break, come back and talk for another 2 hours, and so on. Now the good thing about this device is that it supports USB-C and fast charging, so it only takes about 2 hours to fully charge this thing to 100%. Now like most of the other amplifiers that I've tried previously, it does support Bluetooth, so you can connect an external device wirelessly in order to play your music or audio sound files. And the best thing about this device is if you want to review the content that you use the speaker for after the fact, there is the ability to record everything as well, which is great, just by clicking this little R button at the top so we can start recording. So as you can hear, the sound quality isn't that bad either. And although I can stream music on it through Bluetooth, that probably isn't what I would use this speaker for. The treble is great, but there's not that much bass to it. So when it comes to music, it might not be the best unless you're just looking for something that gives you some ambient sounds. And then that's probably what I would not use the speaker for, and it's pretty much not the reason why I purchased this thing in the first place. I would probably stick to just using this as a classroom or speech or announcement speaker. I think that's the best use case for it and what its real purpose is. The fact that this speaker can do all the other things is just icing on the cake. Now this isn't the most compact speaker that I've seen, but for its size, I think it's the right fit, because it also does have a large speaker, so I think on a compact and smaller device, the speaker wouldn't be as good or would not broadcast as loud. Now the other thing I like about this is the compact body design as well as the matte black look. The color black always works for everything in any situation, so I think the look of it is pretty good in itself. I think it's simple, and for the price, it does a great job for amplifying the voice, especially for someone like me who is challenged with projecting my voice for long periods of time. And what that means in the end is if you're someone like me who struggles with voice projection and you need an affordable solution that works well, then I definitely recommend this speaker from WinBridge. At the end of the day, I think this speaker itself has great sound, it's got a number of features and functions, it's got long battery life, and it's one of the better speakers that I've tried that you definitely can't go wrong with. Anyways, that was a quick unboxing and demo of this speaker that I purchased that I thought I'd share with you. I hope you enjoyed and found this video helpful.